Does anybody know why we're each given a different fingerprint? Do you ever really think about that for a hot minute? Right? Because we all got different wants, different needs, different paths. Don't be putting us in a box. That's what this society is trying to give us anxiety by putting us in a box. I got to be in this group. I got to dress a certain way. I got to do certain things. Let me tell you what society doesn't want. Pay close attention to this. They don't want independent thinkers. You know why? Because we can't be controlled. So that's why most of the time, people that are positive, energetic, upbeat, believe in freedom, believe in, that we can make things, we don't need people. Like, for example, in Jersey, right? I live in Jersey. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. Y'all already know. The thing is that they don't want us to pump our own gas. What? Because they're worried that we can't pump our own gas. Can you imagine this? We're concerned that you're pressing a button. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Is this how we're living? Is this the future? Is this where you want your future to be? Let me put you on, man. Be careful who you're listening to. Be extremely curious behind every picture you see on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I can go on and on and on. Don't just look at it and go, oh my God. Look. There's an agenda. Everybody has a narrative. People trying to push you for maybe, could be votes. It could be just, follow me. Because think about it. There's LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Why are people wearing more Jordans today than LeBrons? I see kids with Jordans, they don't even know who he is. You know why? Because we haven't been creative since the 90s. Because now they got us to follow people, watch what people are doing, take a look at what they're doing. And what are you creating? Now, I watch creators, people that, want to make a difference, want to make some impact, right? But think about it. People like Jordan's, you know why? Because that was the last time we were really making something, doing something different. What are we doing now? Following people, checking them, comparing our life to other people, dealing with anxiety and depression. It needs to end. Like, for real. You got to make a decision that you've had it. You can't continue to live in fear. Some people 20, 15, 25, 60, it doesn't matter. Worry never adds a day onto your life. It's going to steal everything. And guess what? Nobody cares if it does. I do. I hate seeing people live. Now listen, life is tough. I get it. But it's also beautiful. This isn't like it comes back around after you die, then you go. It doesn't happen like that. Listen, I have faith, undeniable faith. And I know, God willing, I'm going to a good place, right? But right now, when you're here, live this life. Can you imagine people trying to shut your mouth and you're okay with that? Because they got a megaphone? Go kick rocks, bro. Here's what's happening. Listen closely. I'm going to drop a gem on you, all right? People can't fight this madness. You know why? They may not be financially secure. They may have a job that doesn't allow them to speak up, about their views, about their opinions, what they feel about, how they see what's going on. They may lose their jobs. They got to put food on the table. And I respect that. And it's tough because that's what they're trying to do. But let me put you on. Sometimes you got to sacrifice some stuff in this life, just like the military did in order to give us our freedom. They sacrificed their lives. Now, I believe we're at a breaking point, ladies and gentlemen. This positive mental attitude that we need to have, understand we can't be put in a box. This is your life. This is one life. Sometimes we got to sacrifice a lot for our freedom. Because let me ask you a question. If we're not free, could you be happy? Don't take this as a joke. I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when I came out 3 years ago to protect my kids about the masks, about what was going on in this country, about things that were happening, people had lost half my business. I'm a local realtor. I'm an investor. I do different things. My family. At the end of the day, people like, he's this, he's that, just because I stood up for my children. I was an angry dad. Someone's got to stand up for the children, especially your kids. You are the shield. I wouldn't change a thing. Because you know what I gained from it? I'm going to tell you what I gained from it. My kids looked at their dad at the beginning like he was crazy. Now they're like, they understand. And I'm blessed that I was able to stand up and God gave me the strength to push through and know I'm doing the right thing. And now listen, I'm going off a little topic today on my usual post, but at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, no matter where you are, no matter what's happening, do me a favor. Don't give your life up. See, if you're not right here, this is everything. Listen closely. Do not scroll. You see, we're sick in our heart, we go to the doctor. We're sick and we break our arm, we go to the doctor. If you're sick up here, right, because of all the stuff that's been happening over the last couple of years, you've been through some stuff, some traumatic situations, I'm telling you right now, you're not crazy. You just got to go get help. And it's okay. Fix the mind, fix the body, fix the soul. It's all good, right? If we go to the doctor for a checkup, they check all this. Well, check this too. It's okay. And you know what? I had some things in my time where I had anxiety when I was a kid and I grew older. And at one point it was so bad, I was dizzy. Fucking dizzy. I'm like, what is this madness? I didn't even understand what was going on. And I'm the most positive, uplifting guy you'll ever possibly meet. But let me tell you something, it ain't easy sometimes. But I've learned that when this wasn't right, I was like, how could this happen to me? I'm Darren Asatuli. How could I not be right? I'm the man. Well, guess what? Once you realize that you're not somebody and you're just nobody, I don't mean nobody garbage. I mean that it can happen to anybody. And realize that you're not above God. And sometimes we need to get humbled. And we need to be put on a better track. Because see, God sees the future of your life. And he knows what's coming. So he'll take some stuff away and put some better stuff in. You just got to know. And I realized that when I had my worst time of my life. I had to crawl back from the depths. From a space I was never into. My whole entire existence. It's insane when you think, at a certain age you don't have a compelling future. The future's really dim. It's very difficult. Like, you're not going to make it happen and it's all going to end. At the end of the day, I promise you this. If something ain't right here, work on it. Talk to people. Come follow me. And I don't mean follow me in a bad way. I mean, because you know what? I'll impact your life, I promise, in a positive, good, uplifting way. Because we need it. And I've been through enough to say, you know what? I've catapulted back up many times. Because I always ask when I hire somebody, right? I ask them a question. I'm like, how many times you fail? And they go, what? I go, how many times you fail? They go, it's kind of strange, right? Because I want people that have failed and crawled their way back. Because they've tried something, they've been in the trenches, and they know how to make it happen. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, if you failed and you fell, it's all good. It's okay. Embrace it. Embrace the failure. Embrace the change. Embrace the growth. Embrace when you're growing and things are happening to you and you're developing those scars of battle. It's good for you. Believe me, I'm 52 and I'm blessed and thankful for all of it. Because if we ain't growing, we're dying. It's that simple. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're in a storm right now, it's all good, man. Because I promise you, work it out. Get this right. In my opinion, my humble opinion, this is your spark. This is your superpower. Exercise this. Get this right. Because once you get this right, you get this right, you get your mind, body, and soul right, guess what? You can live your best life. And remember, it's your fingerprint. God gave us all different fingerprints for a reason. Create your blueprint and get at it, ladies and gentlemen. Because every day is really Friday. Every day is Friday. And I live in grace because of it. I'm so blessed and thankful I worked on it. And I'm still here to talk about it. And at the end of the day, God only gives you what you can handle. I promise you that. You just got to believe better days are coming and work on your stuff. Because I promise you, this right here can take you to places. It'll take you to the promised land. I promise you that. Enjoy the rest of your day. Much love to each and every one of you. And don't forget, don't let anybody put you in a box. We weren't meant to fit in. We were all meant to stand out. Not in a cage. We got the keys. So I always leave with this. When you walk in your gift that God has given you, not only will you be successful and fulfilled, you'll also leave footprints of light for the next generation to follow. I'm on it. Much love. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.